We all pay taxes and there's no avoiding it, or so they say. How can you be tax efficient with your gold and silver? How do you hack your stack? When you're focusing on your exit strategy, you should really be focusing also on tax efficiencies. How does selling my gold and silver impact my year-end tax returns when I file it? My name is Jose and I'm with Summit Metals, and I'm going to show you how to hack your stack. Let's get started. Like with every video, I like to start off with the situation and an example, the opportunity. You're in the money, as they say, where you've gotten a lot of massive gains. If you started entering the market around 2020, by now you'd have around a 300% gain, give or take. These are called paper profits. They are not realized gains until you actually sell it. So, in other words, it's what you think about when you look at Elon Musk. His net worth is $500 billion, but he only has a penny in his bank account because it's all paper money. That's what this means. So what's the problem being paper money rich? Well, the problem is Uncle Sam wants to collect taxes on all your profits when you execute a sale of said assets. The IRS classifies gold and silver as collectibles. So when they tax them, they don't tax it at the regular 15-20% when you hold the stock long term over a year, 365 days, but instead it's taxed around 28%. Talk with your CPA or financial advisor to collaborate this information. Now, what do the wealthy do when it relates to being tax efficient? Well, the wealthy borrow on debt. That's how, again, as a reference point, I'm just going to use Elon Musk, is he just borrows money from his net worth and pays interest on it. Now, how would you even do that with gold or silver, you might ask? Well, there's different ways to approach it. So the solution to this is called tax loss harvesting. For a lot of investors who invest in the stock market, typically at year end, when you're doing some of your sales, you might pick an option of tax loss harvesting, where your stocks get picked based on how much they've lost in value over the course of a year, so that you accumulate realized losses on your sale. They do this in order to then sell a different asset that has actually appreciated in value and cancel out. Now, one might ask, why exactly would I want to sell something at a loss? Well, it depends on the situation of the investor. Maybe they really know and understand that even 1 or 2 years from now, that asset is a permanent loss. They're not going to gain any profits out of it. So might as well lock in the loss in order to offset the realized gain. That's what they're doing. And you should consider this when selling your gold and silver as well before the year end. Let's talk about another scenario where an individual has a lot of investments within their portfolio. So let's assume you own stocks, crypto, real estate, a business. You've lost money on all those instances or just some. And let's just use an example. You lose $500,000 this past year. If you were to sell $500,000 worth of gold and silver, and let's just assume you bought gold and silver at $0 each, so you had a net profit of $500,000, it evens out to zero, meaning you do not have to pay taxes to the IRS. They are not realized gains in reality. You have to combine both the losses and gains. The math works out. Zero taxable income. You keep 100% of your precious metals profit. Talk to your CPA. They may advise you differently in your specific situation. You should refer to another video that we did up here with regards to American Silver Eagles and how the IRS classifies it when reporting your taxes. Don't fear the 1099-B form. A lot of people fear it. Why do they fear it? Because when they go and try to sell their gold and silver, they typically say, hey, I bought gold and silver because I don't want the government to know that I have real assets, because they confiscated it back in the 1900s, early 1900s. When we're thinking about tax harvesting, you might not need to fear the 1099-B form when you're selling over $1 million worth of precious metals. And this doesn't necessarily need to be only $1 million worth of precious metals, because you can use this to offset any losses that you had throughout the year. The reality is, a 1099-B form is just a form that reports the revenue and not the profits from your precious metals. You are responsible to write down your cost basis for that gold and silver, not us, the bullion dealer. We simply report how much you sold to us. Now, in this slide, we don't necessarily have the form 8300. 8300, again, is not applicable ever here at Summit Metals. We do not accept cash. A form 8300 is only for a cash transaction over $10,000. If you want to buy gold and silver for over $10,000, it's not a reportable event. We do not give any forms. The government is not told about it. It's only when you go to a local coin shop and give them $10,001 to buy that gold and silver. So to put it all together, when you work with your CPA at the year end, you'll receive the 1099-B form from a bullion dealer like us, but then tax harvesting, your Schedule D, is combined and you come out to a $0 tax liability based on your situation, based just on the scenario that we gave with an even amount of loss and even amount of gain. So hear me out. You should really consider about selling now while the prices are really high and before December 31st of every year. Tax year closes December 31st. So you want to offset this year's stock, business, and crypto losses, if you have any, against your precious metals that have been gaining all throughout the year. As the time of this video, in December of 2025, a lot of people are currently in the money, as they say, in which if you bought gold or silver, you're most likely in the money with profits. Take advantage of it, lock it in so that you lower your tax liability. Now, the processing time is quite high. During this time of year, everyone's selling to us, so you don't want to be stuck in the waiting line with shipping, verifying, and paying. That takes time. So call in and email. So this entire video has been focused on if you had a loss with regards to your overall portfolio, but it shouldn't just be that way. You should really consider about selling your gold and silver and locking in your gains today before year end, or at least a portion of it. Because if you think that next year you will decide to sell some gold and silver in order to buy a house, buy a car, who knows what, you want to split up your tax liabilities over a course of 2 years. Selling typically is still going to be a good bet if you want to do some risk management. Don't allow your paper profits to just be paper profits. Convert it into a different asset and save it. Lock in that money. Now, if you've stuck with the video so far, you might say, okay, fine, Jose, I want to sell, but how do I sell? I've never sold. Good question. You can call us or email us at sales@summitmetals.com, and please include your phone number so our sales desk can give you a call to then go to the second step, which is to lock in the price of your gold, silver, platinum, or anything else and have a credit card on hand. Why do you need your credit card? It's simply to protect against market loss. If you were to sell $500,000 worth of gold or silver to us, we're going to be hedging it. And so this is a promise that you will deliver the gold to us, the same way we make a promise to deliver the gold and silver to you. Third, you'll get an invoice and shipping instructions by the team with your shipping label, all fully insured. You ship it to us, you package it right, 2 boxes, double label, the whole spiel, and you can watch a video on how to package a ship to us up above. Then we receive it after a couple of days. We verify the condition, the quantity, and the authenticity of all the coins, bars that you've sent to us. When we do that process, we then reach out to you to say, hey, everything looks good, we're sending you the money. How do you want it? Bank wire, ACH, physical check, and that's it. You have your money. You can do whatever you'd like with it. Like we said in this video, we want you to be tax efficient. So really consider us when it's time to sell your precious metals. We give you fast payment. We pay more than competition on average. Just call us to get a quote. And if you have a large volume, don't worry about it. We can handle it. You've seen our other videos on hedging. Liquidity risk is not part of our model. We handle it correctly. So this is Jose giving you stacker hacks once again. Act before December 31st. The clock is ticking. Visit us at summitmetals.com. And please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. We'll see you next week. Happy stacking, everyone.